Welcome back to more of Final Fantasy 1. I almost said HD Remaster. That's Final Fantasy 10, isn't it? But yeah, Pixel Remaster. This copy was provided to me by Square Enix, as I always say. But we just got out of the Elf Village last time, and now I'm going to head over to the west because I have a slight feeling that maybe this is where the Dark Elf is, but I don't know. Okay, that's a lot of scorpions. I wonder if... Okay, yeah, I did buy a whole lot of extra spells last time, but okay, I do actually have Fire, so I guess I can try that out. I only have 4 casts of it though until we What is it with enemies failing to flee? Okay, that hits pretty hard, and they can also poison. Right, these things don't mess around at all. I may actually have to go back to town and heal again, though that looks really cool. Okay, that does kill most of them too. So they're kind of glass cannons. They hit us hard, but we hit them back pretty hard. However, with that, I think I'm actually going to go straight back to town and heal. Inns don't get rid of poison. That's interesting. So do I have a, I have Blinder. I don't have the poison removing spell. Good thing I bought a lot of antidotes. It would make sense that just sleeping for the night wouldn't get rid of poison, but still, that's interesting to remember. That is a lot of wolves. And they dropped an antidote. Potion's pretty much enough to top off a Black Mage in terms of health, at least right now. Okay, so there's a bit of water here, but can we still proceed? Double Ogre. Okay, we can still head up this way, or we could have circumvented the forest around those mountains. Right, so there is a building, and I think that's as far as we can go here. If we take out the main wolf, which we just did, we probably don't need to even worry about wasting any major resources on the rest of these enemies. They're going to crumble pretty quickly, and they don't do much damage to us. I don't know if the damage formula is just very generous in your favor when it comes to, or if it's just, I don't know. I don't know if they adjusted anything for this release, but, like, fighters seem to take very little damage from a lot of enemies. But yeah, let's see what's inside here. Western Keep. I believe this is where the Dark Elf apparently was. Key! Just reminds me of keys from Zelda. And I guess, yeah, you can actually walk around the outside. This place looks very ruined. Key. I'm sorry, but I don't speak Quiche. I don't know if there's any way that we can understand bats at all later on, but right now they're not being very helpful to us. Someone needs to be fluent in bat language. Okay, it looks like, okay, we have a few rooms that we can open. This is kind of nice music too. It's surprisingly relaxing for a ruin well, hopefully, presumably infested with monsters. We haven't got any encounters yet though. Okay, so, yeah, no key there for that door. I just keep thinking of the Chrono Trigger, mysterious force seals it shut sound. Oh, I can press the square button to actually get the map up. That's cool. It's circle to run. Okay, then. There's a king here? I should probably heal, just in case something, that I kind of expect may happen is gonna happen. Crown from the Marsh Cave. I don't know, I have a suspicion this guy actually is the Dark Elf. But we need to find the Marsh Cave, I guess. That's kind of the only non-dead end we've, I mean, what I mean by that is that everywhere else we've gone to has been a dead end, so yeah, I need to find the Marsh Cave. Is there anything around here that looks particularly like a marsh? I don't know. And I haven't gone around this side of these mountains yet. Oh look, it's a green ogre. Still has only 1 damage though. Of course, by the time I actually end up casting fire, there's only 1 left. I was thinking that, like, my logic was that I'm gonna be using the inn when I get back to town anyway, so no point not using these spells. Doesn't seem to be anything cavey down. Well, okay, this looks very much like a marsh to me, so maybe this is the way to the Marsh Cave. There's no cave there. There's a hole, though. Ah, yes, this is the Marsh Cave. Okay, more like the Marsh Hole. But, okay. That's some funky music, though. If we're going in there, though, I'd say we're gonna go ahead and save. Also, let me just check how much magic Teal has left. Still have all of my 6 first-level spell slots, 3 second, yeah, running low on firers. I did get a few of these. Yeah, it restored 2 of those. And let's go ahead and take a world map save before heading into a dungeon. Hi there. Oh, wow, that's actually a really... I don't know if these things look that way in the original game, but this is actually a surprisingly unique take on a slime. Oh! It looks like we have, and I know this isn't going to be another case where, like, you know... Yeah, I had a feeling that could poison you. I mean, that was pretty much inevitable. But this is going to be something that, you know, gets a lot of people mad at me who grew up with these games, because I'm making references to later Final Fantasy games. But we're having like a Final Fantasy X Flan situation, where I'm guessing these things take a lot of damage from magic, and not a lot from... Yep, they take a lot from magic. Okay, yeah. I do kind of wish that white mages got more of an offensive spell. This is where having a red mage would be pretty useful. I'm glad I bought all those antidotes. It seems like poison's a very common status. And yet again, we still can't speak Key-ish. We can run, though. Grey ooze. I thought that was like going to be called like blue slime or something. Well, if you're blue, then maybe you don't like red magic? Huh, okay. This thing actually does take decent damage from physicals. Good to know. But yeah, it reminds me of the flan from Final Fantasy X, where you're sort of like... Final Fantasy X has a very rock, paper, scissors style enemy system. It's like, oh, interesting, Shadow. I thought they were like a Lich or something, but no, I think Lich is a boss in this game, actually. Hang on a minute. I do have Deer. So I guess I kind of do have an offensive spell. It's just that it's, restricted to undead. But yeah, like fast enemies, you want to use Titus, or, you know, Titus, however you pronounce that. Armored enemy... I'm guessing that's blind status? But, like, he just gains sunglasses. That's amazing. I don't believe I have any eye drops, but I do think I have, Blinder. Except it seems to have gone away after the battle. Yeah, sorry if I get distracted a lot, but often there's something new to react to, in many situations. But yeah, armored enemies, you want to use Auron, flying enemies, Waka, and, Yuna heals, Riku steals things, Lulu fights enemies that are... Interesting, okay. Yes, Lulu fights enemies that are resistant to physical attacks and vulnerable to magic, and Kimahri just kind of stands there uselessly. Because Kimahri. Yeah, Kimahri is just, like, I don't know, he just doesn't really have... It's like, he suffers from being an extreme, generalist in a game that heavily favors specialists. Don't hit Teal again. At least they aren't... I say that and then, Cetro immediately got poisoned. One of them should die this. Okay, good. At least one of them did die, but... So many things are poisonous here. It's like this is the meme of Australia. And, Teal just went down, and that means he missed a level up. which is kind of annoying. And I have 2 Phoenix Downs. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best use of my Phoenix Down, but I really need my Black Mage here, because without him, I'm kind of sunk against, yeah, maybe it's time to use some cures. Against those slime things. Okay, so we can exit out of those doors. And it looks like there are some more doors down here. Oh, but you can only see inside the doors when you are yourself inside a door. I know that some of them contain chests, so, hi there, a lot of enemies. Crawler, Blood Bones. I'm surprised they're, well, I'm guessing it wasn't called that in the original, version of the game. Just because this group could potentially be dangerous, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fire. But yeah, in the original, like, I thought I was healing for a second there because I'm used to, and that was a waste of Fire. But yeah, I gotta kind of experiment with how much damage these enemies can take, but, because I'm used to, you know, a certain other series where, yeah, Dia is a healing spell. More agility, more stamina on Duncan, and you get more HP, which is probably not really gonna save you that much. Yeah, it looks like it's the lower ones that have the, chest in them. Yeah, I feel like, and I think I have said this before, that Kimahri's main use in, that I found at least for him in, just notice that, like, the last command we used is grey there. I don't know if there's, like, a repeat last command option. I'm gonna try and use Blizzard on, like, one of them, maybe. But, they hit everyone except for fighters pretty hard. Yeah, Kimahri's main use, I may have said this in Final Fantasy XII, was basically being a delivery boy to get the Ultima spell to your actual spellcasters. Because he started but that meant that you needed to keep him in, like, the center of the sphere grid for ages. Because Ultima was, like, right at the start of his sphere grid. Spear grid? Well, I mean, he does use spears. 1 potion! Yeah, that chest was worth it. This group of enemies again. Which I now know that Dia is probably... Although I am kind of running low on Dias, which does use the same spell slots as Cure does. Okay, yeah, Blood Bones are definitely worth prioritizing. Yeah, I was just saying that, like, regular, like, Cure hasn't really been super effective for me at this point. It might get a little better once I mean, I have Cure already, though. Oh, zombies and ghouls. You know what? I'm just gonna have everybody defend, and you cast another Dia. If you had a 4 white mage party, this dungeon might actually be pretty, pretty simple, because you could just spam Dias on everything. This seems like the kind of place where you, yep, that one-shot everything, where, yeah, a lot of things are undead. Broadsword. Is that better or worse, or maybe even the same? I already have one. Yeah, I kind of hate when that happens, when you buy something in a town, and it turns out the next dungeon you would have got one for free anyway. Extremely common in a lot of RPGs. Okay, a lot of spiders is here, including one enemy there that is quite vulnerable to, magic, but, not, too much else. So let's just go ahead and just use a regular fire on that green slime. Oh, TL went first that time. Okay, so White Mage doesn't really do a whole lot to them, but, yeah, fighters definitely do. And let's just, squash the spider, please. Yeah, I was just talking about, like, memes of Australia and stuff, like, yeah, we have poisonous spiders and snakes and stuff, but, like, you're not really that likely to encounter them in everyday life. Okay, so there's more down there. I just need to remember, like, whether it's best to keep going or whether to cut my losses and head back. Not losses, but you get the idea. I think I'll stay with that for the moment, because I still have I still have 4 cures. And I have heal as well. How much does this recover to everybody? Only about, like, 30. Probably best save for a boss fight if we're all low-ish on health. Yeah, skeletons do not have a lot of health, so probably best not to waste spells on them. They're giving me a lot of Echo Grass here, but not many things are inflicting silence. Or mute, or whatever it is in this game. Oh wow, an enemy actually succeeded in fleeing for once. It also looks like these worms can stun you. I think that's the first time an enemy has ever succeeded in fleeing this whole playthrough so far. In turn... You are not an effective guard. You have abandoned your post, Goblin Guard. Yeah, I'm just gonna use 2 fires on that Bloodbone, because it really is that dangerous. At the same time, there really is, like, no easy dungeon escape item, so I guess we're gonna have to just go down here, just sort of scout this out and see what awaits and whether or not I decide to go back to heal before continuing. Yeah, gargoyles are not much of a threat at all. Basement floor 3. Okay, we've got a... Oh boy, okay then. Well, that's interesting. Almost feels like it's a bit of a, like a, I don't know, say like lazy developer's room in a way here, because it's just like, oh hey, we've decided to make an entire room that's kind of just copy-pasted small sub-rooms. Yeah, I'll use a firer. I have a feeling at least one of them is going to poison. Because I don't think this is one of those RPGs where defending makes you immune to being statused, which I think is actually kind of a cool feature. That was in Persona 4, I think, and probably in 5 as well. Oh, Phoenix Down, that's nice. Well, I mean, with this we can cheat and see which of these contain chests. Huh, that one chest there is surrounded by statues. That probably means that it's important. Yeah, I doubt that you had this feature in the original game at all. Yeah, I feel a little bit cheap for using this, but, I mean, yeah. It is a feature of this version, so I may as well take it. Getting somewhat close to our next level, but not quite there yet. These bats are everywhere. I just had this kind of strange feeling that maybe the bats are actually... I'm out of fires. This might be more trouble than it's worth, but these things have high defense, hit hard, and poison you. And I don't have Fire. If I had Fire or any other area spell, I would definitely be trying to fight them, but I just feel like it's not worth it without any area spells left. Oh, hey, nice amount of gil there. I've actually got quite a lot now. So second row, I want... Okay, yeah, I want the first 2 on the second row. This batch, I think I can deal with fairly easily. I wonder what it was that just made slimes such a common, early game RPG enemy. Because I don't think, like, in Dungeons & Dragons, which this game heavily takes a lot of its bestiary from, I don't think slimes were a low-level enemy. I mean, there was, like, a gelatinous cube, but that's actually somewhat dangerous of a thing. It can quite easily, like, not only kill early-level adventurers, but completely dissolve them to the point where their bodies would be unsalvageable by all but the highest late-game resurrection spells. Okay, Cure is kind of decent in terms of healing power. This room here has 2 chests in it. And doors can cause encounters. These are, like, kind of nothing to us at this point, though. And poisoned again. So I'm gonna have to restock my antidotes soon. Another potion. Cottage, okay. We can't use that in a dungeon, though, I don't think. Yeah, that's a field-only item. I think it directly says that it's only usable from the field. Yeah, this cave has a very high random encounter rate, but I guess that's just what you kind of have to contend with when it comes to old-school RPGs. Copper armlet. Do I have one of those yet? Oh, it's body armor, okay. Which means higher evasion for you, but I'd rather have the higher defense. However, for you, yeah, that's going to be a direct buff to you. Okay, so while I'm here, which rooms do I want in a second? Okay, everything but the first room. First room from the left, that is. Oh, okay, it looks like pressing the square button puts me into auto battle mode. And also speeds things up. Did not actually know that before, but this is a battle where that is pretty effective. And Teol is behind because he got knocked out in one battle. Strength up. Okay, yeah, Duncan's strength is definitely catching up to Cetro's. I feel like both of the mages are just gaining nothing but HP, though. I had a feeling that that was going to be monsters. Like, I just thought, you know what? This looks like it could be bad. But anyway, let's see. I only have one heal. I'm going to try and do a heal. And I don't have any multi-target magic. I don't think blind is going to work well on these things. They seem like they'd be more magically inclined. Freeze the squids, maybe? Oh, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Am I allowed to run from this or not? I really hope that I am. I am allowed to run. I mean, if they're doing that much damage to my best tank, I kind of want to get out of here. Please, please. Can't escape. Yeah, I might have just had my first game over. This is probably going to be my first game over. I can try and use Phoenix Downs, but I don't think... I had Ethers. I could have... I mean, I don't think he's going to survive long enough to actually be able to, like, use Fire with Ethers. Yeah. So I think I might have actually just failed. I mean, I can try. Nope, he's dead. Yep, that was the first game over. That was way tougher than the regular encounters in that area. Oh, there's an autosave, okay. That was probably not a feature in the original game, though, this autosave. So, again, maybe something that I feel slightly cheap for using. But it does mean that I think I lose all my progress up to this room. So I'm going to have to get, like, the armlet and stuff again. I mean, the cottage was good, but I don't really think there's, like, a whole lot of other stuff that I really want to go back and get again. And yeah, I am back in the same state as I was before, but now I know that I can use Ethers, which I probably should have done to restore my amount of spells so that I actually can use Fire on dangerous enemy groups. And yeah, Scorpion's not particularly worth fighting, as you can see. See, it's like, okay, this is, I guess, one of the downsides of having, like, an auto-retry system. I'm getting it at a point where I feel like it would actually be better, like, rather than using both of my Phoenix, well, my one Phoenix down, I'd actually rather just die and get a retry here. Yep, the Pisco Demons were all too happy to oblige my, yeah, I was going to say wish for death, but that sounds really morbid. Okay, though, I actually think that I can take them if I, use ethers, maybe? Or at least, like, one ether. Just to get a few spells back on you. And then not take a whole lot of damage. I mean, I can just go up and down the stairs to maybe change the autosave. Yeah, not dealing with that again. I have also found out that auto battle does actually repeat your last selected command. So, like for example, we're all on attack now, but if you chose flee last time, then it repeats flee. Which can be useful to know. Maybe before I try that monster chest, I'm going to see what's in the chest on the other parts of the row high there. Well, that was a very ineffectual ambush. Okay, nice amount of money. Though I did already lose that large amount of money in one of the chests that I picked up the first time, so I have to go back for that one. And a potion, okay. Should I try for the other chest first? Oh, the copper armlet is a significant defense increase, and I'm gonna take that because I think Teal really needs that right now. He's just been in the default armor. Oh, okay, can't open that one. Interesting. Although it'd be kind of a weird move if the other door wasn't locked with the mysterious key. Okay, that's also mysterious key. Wonder if the third one is also mysterious key. Yep, also mysterious key. Okay, so it seems like no luck with the bottom row. Oh, the Grey Oozers hit pretty hard physically. I mean, there's one more, but I still doubt that it's going to be anything that is not locked. Yep, that's also locked. And that is Teal's next level up, Intellect. Is this, like, different to the level ups that I had before for those levels? Like, I don't know if levels are slightly random in this game. Okay, so, right. I have a feeling that, I mean, I don't know if this is 100% true, but, like, maybe we do actually need to beat this to proceed. Okay, you have no level 1 spells left. Because I had a plan here. And my plan was to, like, maybe see if I could blind them? Because they do actually seem to be physical attacks, contrary to what I assumed. And yeah, Ether you for more MP. I should probably just go back to the stairs to make another autosave. Unless the scorpions just kill everybody. Are you serious? And of course, they go for Duncan as well. And I'm out of potions, aren't I? I may have to actually use some curers. Right, now I'm going to try and brave those Pisco demons. I knew that would happen. I have no healing items and no healing spells, and Duncan is low on health. That's kind of a pain. Of course, the time I fought these things and actually wanted them to kill me, I got a preemptive strike, so that was, yeah, incredibly annoying. I mean, if you can get that in time, that might be useful, somewhat. Just don't hit a lot, please. Okay. Yeah. I have a feeling they're probably immune to blind. They actually don't have a huge amount of HP. If you can get a lot of hits in on them before they wipe you, they're, like, not insanely bad, but yeah, let's go ahead and... Honestly, I'd rather have Duncan go in Viz. And let's drop a Firer, if I can even get Firer in. Okay, that only hit once. That was incredibly lucky. Because any more than that, and he probably would have gone down. They're either resistant to magic in general, or they resist fire. That didn't do a lot at all. Okay, only one of them left. Hopefully we can do this. And it's down. Okay, good. A lot of experience. Oh, there we go. I thought for a second there was nothing, but then I realized the sprite was animating, and I was like, oh, okay, it's a cutscene. So, do we have, like... I guess it's like we don't even have like a viewer for the key items. And now comes the tricky part. We have to get to the stairs without being killed by scorpions. So, let's just hope and pray. Come on, hope and pray. No scorpions, please. Okay, that's not scorpions, and that's a preemptive, which means it's an automatic flee, which is actually what I want here. Yeah, at least I think it's an automatic flee. Usually preemptive strikes are automatic flees. It's actually kind of a nice quality of life thing that I like about the Trails in the Sky games, is that fleeing always works in that game. So you don't need to worry about getting screwed over due to just randomly failing to run. And then once we reach the field, we can use a tent to heal up a little bit and get some spells back. It's probably not going to revive people, though. Alright, we've got to go back through that 3-door room. Now, I didn't see this encounter in any of the, on the basement floor 3, so maybe this is exclusive to the higher floors? It's definitely a weaker encounter, so that would make sense. Now, you might notice there is a stairway that I didn't take. I'm going to come back for that later. Oh, right, we still have the annoying skeletons to deal with. I really hope a blood skeleton doesn't show up. Or that we don't get stunned while we're trying to run. Yeah, let's just abandon Setro. He'll be fine. I mean, you know, that's usually the case with him. He's like Mr. 1 damage so far. Like, something tells me that maybe the bats are actually transformed people, because... Yeah, it'd be a bit of a funny move if they actually had one of the bats give you a useful item, and all of the others just said key. It would be trollish, but it would be quite funny. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. A lot of these early RPGs had some very god-dang-it things in them. Oh, and we're poisoned again. I'm gonna really need to restock my antidotes. So, yeah, here we are back on the world map where we're poisoned. Do I trust in myself to actually reach, Oh, that's cool. Oh, wow, there's a chest tracker for each area. That's gonna really, mess with my completionism. The Chaos Shrine has 13 chests in it, and I don't think we were able to access, like, anywhere other than... Yeah, I'm suspicious. We're going to be coming back there later on in the game, and it's going to be bigger, I'm pretty sure. I get the feeling that it's also the final dungeon, given my spoilers on who the big bad is. Okay, yeah, that one item's probably the thing that she gives you once you give her back her, you know, whatever it is, the thing she lost. Exactly half the chest in the Marsh Cave. There are more chests in Mount Duragar as well as one item. Interesting. Okay, so yeah. Is the question, do I trust myself to make it back to... In fact, you know what? I can save now. So, I probably do trust myself to make it back to town without healing, because I've got a save here. So, we've done actually quite a bit in this part. I'm not going to be giving the crown to the guy in that keep, because I had this huge suspicion that he is the Dark Elf, and he's going to attack us, and he's going to be like, aha! You have retrieved the one item that can defeat me. Excellent! But yeah, so I'm going to give that to him next time, so I'll see you all then.